Hello, everyone, and welcome to the One Man Renegade Podcast YouTube channel. I'm your host, the Honorable Greg B., and it is Monday, so it is time for my Monday, where I show off my collections. And we are continuing this week with showing off my WWE Mattel Retro figure collection. To Series 4 this week. If you missed Series 1, 2, and 3, head on up there and go check those out. If you're new to the channel or if you just haven't yet, head on down, hit that subscribe button. Also hit the notification bell. If you like the video, give it a thumbs up and share it with everyone you know. And head on down to the comments and let me know what you think about these figures, or if you have some, or whatever your case, whatever your thoughts may be. And also check out my links for my blog, my podcast, and all my other social media. So here we are, Series 4. Now, Series 3 we did last week is very, very available, widely available. Now, I don't remember when these came out specifically, but I just remember Series 3, 4, and 5 really dropping super fast, right together. Series 3 was all over the place. Now, Series 4 was a little bit tougher to find. And we start things off with Finn Balor. And he's the demon-esque Finn Balor. Like, he doesn't have the head thing on, but he has the paint, but he's only got, like, some paint. But, I mean, it's obviously depicting specifically this moment, which I don't remember specifically which moment that is, but obviously he didn't do the, you know, he's gone crazily out with the paint sometimes, but yeah, it's kind of weird how it's like his arms are painted, but like then not, I don't know. But he doesn't have the head stuff. Again, they continued with these standees, which kind of stink, and they're still doing the mayhem thing, so 12 plus. He does the coup de grace, the foot stomp, as his finisher, Unleash the Demon King. Yeah, this is kind of cool figure. Certainly, this one's a little bit more valuable, I think, out of these four. Well, they're not super valuable, but there's one more of the figures that is probably more valuable. But certainly, these are definitely more valuable than Series 3 for sure. These are a little bit tougher to find than Series 3, that is for sure. But moving right along, we got another Kevin Owens. Now, there's an interesting story behind this one, because originally, apparently, this was supposed to be Enzo Amore, and then he got in his trouble, so they ended up not making an Enzo Amore figure, and they just made another Kevin Owens. They just repainted gave him a different t-shirt, and he's basically the same figure. So, not exactly highly sought after, because the other one's a bit more valuable and a little bit cooler, let's be honest. But also, again, this one's probably not that valuable because of that, because there's the other Kevin Owens, which more people, if you're going to get a Kevin Owens, one Kevin Owens of the retro line, you're probably going to get the other one, or try to get the other one. It's a little bit cooler. But if you're completionist, you need both of them. For sure, he does the pop-up powerbomb again, because, of course, he does. He did it the last time, so why wouldn't he do it again? This is the Kevin Owens show. I don't know if that's what he said in the first one. I forgot to look at the sayings in the first set. I should go back and, well, I'm not going to overdo it. But this is also kind of a weird background. I thought this was like, I don't know, it's kind of weird, because he's like standing in front of the LED, and it looks kind of weird with the background like that. But he's got the standee though, Fight Owens Fight, and he's got the new t-shirt. So yeah, it's a little bit different. Not bad, but not as good as the first one, I would say. Then we got, oh, I pulled the wrong figure. Uh-oh. Sorry, I grabbed the wrong figure. Yes, okay. This is the right one. Sami Zayn. I was like, I thought I grabbed Sami Zayn, and the figure that I had next to me was not the Sami Zayn, but yes, the Sami Zayn was also in this line. And this is interesting because it is the first one of these figures to have a kick motion. None of the Hasbros had a kick motion, and Sami Zayn is the first figure to have a kick motion. For you know, obviously this is a new line, but even going back to the Hasbros to go along, the underdog from the underground, Sami Zayn. This one, not exactly hard to find. It's out there. You can find it. The kick motion's kind of cool, different. Got the little standee, which is kind of plain. Sami Zayn. Yeah, not terrible. Cool figure. With the kick for sure, but not exactly the most valuable of them. Coming up next, we definitely have the most valuable of these four. It's the Ric Flair, old school Ric Flair. This depicts his days back in the NWA for sure. Now, it's interesting that they went that way with this. Obviously he had a Hasbro, but it was his WWE WWF run back in the early 90s. I mean, I guess they could have gone with a current Ric Flair, but who would want a current Ric Flair Hasbro-esque figure? So they kind of went back and did kind of the Galoob version of Ric Flair, but in a Hasbro style. So that's kind of cool. And this is definitely a very valuable figure from what I can see. Now, there is some tape on here, you will notice. And that's because these bubbles aren't exactly the greatest. And Mattel knew that, and they had to tape down a bunch of them before they shipped them out. I'm assuming. I mean, it's obviously possible that wherever this was in a store, or I might have gotten on eBay, or I can't remember exactly, they may have taped it. But from what I've understood, a lot of these that had tape on them, Mattel did that because these were popping off the bubbles were popping off the cards pretty easily. But styling and profiling, he does the chop down your rivals woo. I'm not gonna try it. Chop down your rivals woo. So he does a chop. That's kind of cool, I guess. I mean, I don't know exactly how they would have had him doing the figure 4, but yeah, definitely. I mean, it's definitely a different version. I like I said with that Ultimate Warrior from Series 1, it's basically the kind of the obviously he does a different move than Series 1 Hasbro, but it's the same colors, same color scheme. It kind of looks very similar. So, not exactly sought after as much as some of the other ones. And this one is definitely a sought after one. This is very valuable in terms of definitely Series 4, but even all the series really. Like the Ric Flair one, if you look for it online, it's the price, it's up there a little bit. And definitely comparison to the rest of these ones in Series 4 and the other series as well. But yeah, that's going to do it. That is Series 4. Come back next week. We'll do Series 5. Also, again, hit that subscribe, hit the like, hit the notification bell, all that fun stuff. Yeah, so again, they only did 4. They did 4 from Series 3 on. They never went back doing 6. I guess for shipping purposes, that made more sense. But yeah, so there you go. Series 4. Come back next week. Series 5. Thank you for watching. Bye.